Hey, what's up everyone, Eve here, and today we're going to talk all about Amazon automation. We're going to talk about what it is, why people are charging $20, $30, $40, even $50,000 to get this started for you, if this is a legit business model, and also how you can get started for a lot less. So what is Amazon automation? I'm going to take you guys into the computer and just explain to you how this whole business model works. It's pretty simple. Essentially, it's just drop shipping, which means you hold no inventory. You just list your product up on Amazon for a higher price, let's say, $30. And then when a customer buys from you on Amazon, what you do is you go then to a different store, different retailer like Walmart, or really anywhere where you can find the product for less. Let's say it's $20. You then buy it from Walmart and then ship it to the customer. The product never, is actually in your hands. You never actually own the product, but what ends up happening is you, kind of collect the difference in the prices there. So if what I just explained is drop shipping on Amazon, then what is Amazon automation? Well, essentially it's this on a huge scale of hundreds and hundreds of products, and you actually pay somebody to set up your whole store like this. So instead of just having one product that you do this with, you do it for hundreds of products, and essentially you have them take the information from the Amazon customer, buy the product from Walmart, and ship it to the customer on a huge scale. They do it for you, and for that you pay them tens and tens of thousands of dollars to do that. And the reason this technically works is because you only need to sell a few products per month for this to be profitable. If you have thousands of products on your account and each product sells only 5 units per month, that's not a lot to expect. And because there are so many customers on Amazon shopping for all sorts of random stuff, 5 units per month times even 1,000 products can turn out to be a ton of inventory and a ton of revenue for your account. So here's how they're gonna kind of sell this to you, right? If you make 5 units, if you sell 5 units per month, times they set up 1,000 products on your account, okay, sorry for the writing here, it equals 5,000 units per month that you'll be selling, and no particular unit needs to do that much. They only need to sell 5 units per month. From there, if the average unit cost is about $20, and how they explain it is you have a 25% margin, means that you're making about $5 profit per unit times 5,000 units. That's $25,000 in profit, technically per month. So now that you've seen what is kind of promised, let me take you behind the scenes and kind of, pull the curtain back on this whole process to explain to you exactly how this whole thing works and if this is the right business model for you or not. So you've probably seen ads or, comments on YouTube videos and on Facebook and stuff like that about Amazon automation. And the way the whole system works like this. Like I said, you pay them $30, $40, even $50,000 sometimes to set this whole thing up for you. And the agreement works that you get approximately 70% of the profits, and they take 30% of the profits as an ongoing service to continue to send your orders out to the customers, because it does take a lot of work, especially if you have tons of units going through your seller's account. So they take 30%. And some of you may be thinking, you know what, that's not that bad. If I literally have to do nothing, just pay them 30% of the profits as an ongoing partnership. That's kind of worth it, especially if you're going to make these huge profit margins that they show you, 25% and up. So now instead of 25,000 profit, that, the example I was showing you, you maybe are now making about 17,500 after that profit splitting share that they take. Oh, and obviously one more thing is that the profit margins are not 25%. Truthfully, I've talked to many people in this space and kind of gone behind the scenes there. It's much closer to 10% and usually even less than 10%. So now your profit goes from 17,500, which we were just talking about, to closer to around $7,000 per month. And that's if you have a 10% profit margin, which again is quite unlikely in this space. And on top of that, you're not going to get the 1,000 products set up on your account right away. It takes a lot of time to get that set up. So maybe in the first 6 months, you only get up to about 500 units or 500 different products that you're selling on this account. So with all that taken into consideration, let's say now you have 5 units per month, like we said, times a 500 products rather than 1,000 within 6 months, times a more realistic $2 profit margin for anything that's about $20, which is 10%, you end up with $3,500 profit per month, which is after the 30% you pay them for their kind of services on this whole automation. Now, what I literally just outlined with the $3,500 profit, that you're going to see every month, that's quite literally the best case scenario you can get to within the first 6 months of this whole operation. The thing is though, if you've ever run into any Amazon automation ads or stories or anything like that, you're seeing these ginormous, numbers on their monthly sales, like 150,000, 200,000, 100,000 per month in revenue. That's the key there. It's 150,000 per month in revenue. And like I mentioned, the profit margins are so razor thin in dropshipping because you don't actually provide anything of value. You're just dropshipping from another retailer for a little bit less onto Amazon. And you take the profit margins, which you'll be lucky to be at 10%. So you could be making on paper $100,000 per month, but be taking home $3,500 per month from that kind of a split. Now, considering if you went into this business model, you've spent $40,000, $50,000 to get this whole thing started, it could take you like a year even to pay off your initial investment to be able to start profiting anything, considering this ideal situation I was talking about with the 10% profit margin. But here's the kicker. Right? Not only that it has super low profit margins, not only that you're providing no real value except for just drop shipping, not really only that you're spending $40,000 to get this whole thing started to break even, maybe if you're lucky 1 year later. The kicker to this whole thing is that Amazon automation, aka Amazon dropshipping, is actually against terms of service on Amazon, and it's very well outlined. If you ask any one of these Amazon automation specialists or people, they will tell you, yeah, this is actually against terms of service, and they have to, because otherwise you can sue them and get all your money back. So to even start with one of these Amazon automation things, you gotta probably sign a waiver saying that you understand that this is against Amazon terms of service, and at any point Amazon can remove your whole account from their platform and you're left with nothing. And it's absolutely crazy that people are falling for these Amazon business opportunities, and that's why I wanted to put out this video, so you do not fall for one of this. If it seems too good to be true in that kind of way where you literally don't do anything, someone else sets everything up for you, manages it all, and you make hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, it's probably not true. So with Amazon automation, the best case scenario is that you pay off your initial investment in the first year, and then after that you make some profit until your account gets shut down eventually, or you spend the money, in the worst case scenario, and in a month or two, your whole account goes down and you lose everything. And even if you turn out to be the first case scenario where you get to make some money in this space after a year or two, you've actually not provided any value and haven't built any asset. You have no business that's worth anything because all you're doing is just reselling crap and drop shipping it from another retailer. You haven't really built anything, you haven't really branded anything, you have nothing of value. So my opinions on Amazon automation, if you haven't gotten it by this point, is that I think it's a total scam. Anybody who's gonna ask you to start with a $40,000 deposit to start a business like this is up to no good. So if anyone offers you to start up an Amazon automation store and they say how awesome it is, don't just walk away, run away. Now, if you're thinking, okay, you wanted to start that business and now you're kind of left not knowing what to do, basically what we do here on the channel is I teach you how to start off Amazon FBA brands. It's completely different to Amazon automation, and I can't go into too much detail in this video how it's all done because there's a lot of work behind it to start and grow a real business. So I'm going to leave a playlist down below for those of you guys who don't know about Amazon FBA or just want to learn a little bit more about something a lot more legit than Amazon automation. Go ahead and check it out, first link in the description. Thank you guys so much for the support in all the recent videos. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks.